Woltmann is a banker by profession. For the past 3 years, he's also owned the Königliche Porzellan Manufaktur. For 249 years, everything here at Berlin's royal porcelain manufacturer has been painstakingly handcrafted, but the dividends have often been modest.
There's more to life than just earning money. Preserving a cultural institution can provide an incentive for an entrepreneur to achieve something that's otherwise hard to achieve, and that many people probably wouldn't do at all.
Woltmann wrestled with himself for a long time about whether to buy the business. In 2008, KPM was facing bankruptcy. The company was offered to him as a born and bred Berliner who loved his hometown and had plenty of money. KPM's name was laden with tradition. Several kings had owned it. But from an economic standpoint, the company has almost always been a bit of a worry.
When I first walked through here, I have to say my jaw dropped in awe of its history. That's when I became aware of the great effort that has to be expended to achieve this fine art. I did have to think long and hard about taking it on.
Woltmann invested in marketing, for example, in the showroom at the company's Berlin headquarters. The idea was to display the more expensive pieces prominently in order to boost sales. Some of them cost several thousand euros. More showrooms are currently being set up abroad. And this is where Jörg Woltmann earned the money to save KPM, his own bank. The bank is unique in Germany. It's open only to public sector employees. Its customers usually get loans at better rates here than at other banks. Woltmann got the idea for it a good 30 years ago.
Back then I was 32, and nowadays I always tell myself jokingly that I'm glad I was naive enough to do it. We had a sound business concept. It was checked and approved by the regulatory authorities. Of course, it's not easy founding a bank like this and running it successfully.
In addition to loans, his bank provides only check and savings accounts. During the global financial crisis, the lack of investment in risky securities meant there were no losses.
That certainly has to do with the principles I have as an entrepreneur. I always say I'd never buy securities I didn't understand, and I don't sell them to my customers.
The bank made him a millionaire. Woltmann is passionate in his love for his hometown. He says he'd never want to live anywhere else, especially now.
The most exciting thing in life is change. When a building is built on your street, you drive past it every day and see how the work's coming along. When it's finished, you either like it or you don't. And that's Berlin. There's a new situation every day, and that's extremely exciting.
Once a month, he attends a Lions Club meeting at the Adlon Hotel. The club's members are well off, but much of its focus is on raising money for charity. Woltmann knows how much good luck he's had in his life, and he wants to help others in return.
My mother raised me and my brother on her own. I was given a lot of love. And I know that many people lack affection and never see the sunny side of life.
Woltmann will be one of the first to leave today. Tomorrow he has to get to the bank early before heading to KPM. It's a true labor of love.